Hello my friends.
Welcome all guests of the fair.
We are broadcasting directly from the main square of the Darkmoon Faire.
The inhabitants of Azeroth come here in search of exotic attractions and unstoppable fun. Despite the incredibly friendly atmosphere reigning here, we feel madness and inexplicably chaotic energy in the air.
In anticipation of a new expansion, Azeroth's residents always try to identify the best and worst cards. Once again, we have explored card ratings on the Hearthstone Top Decks website.
Based on these data, we have determined the estimated power factor for each card. After that, we divided all the cards into different categories according to a 5-star rating.
To complement this data, we have added the assessment of Trump, who has historically been best at Hearthstone card predictions. Also, for the first time we have added a rating from the popular Hearthstone creator RegisKillbin. We have put in quite a bit of effort so that you could learn about all of the most important new cards in only 10 minutes. We would be infinitely grateful to you if you were to support, like, or even subscribe to the channel.
Let's jump straight to the list of the potentially best epic cards.
As you can see, the potentially best epic card is Occult Conjurer. The text of this card reads, "Battlecry, if you control a secret, summon a copy of this." Darkmoon Faire hides many secrets and mysteries. Therefore, it is not surprising that we received so many cards that have synergies with secrets.
In each set, players get some awful cards. Here are 4 epic cards that didn't make the top 20. Darkmoon Rabbit got the least amount of points.
Now let's take a look at the top 20 potentially best legendary cards.
Ticketus has become not only the best legendary card, but also the best card of the entire set due to its crazy effect. This card has a battle cry that removes the top 5 cards from your deck, but if you activate the corrupt effect, Ticketus removes the top 5 cards from the opponent's deck instead. This is just crazy. However, Warlock does not have many cards that will corrupt Ticketus in Standard. The card has the potential to be quite powerful, but whether it could be one of the best in the set is something we will have to wait to find out.
Here are the top 5 worst legendary cards. The ETC God of Metal is the absolute leader of this list.
According to the community, this card is pretty useless. 4 cards remain. These legendaries got 4 stars from the community. They are definitely not trash, they are just the worst of the best.
Now let's quickly look at all class cards and use their data to determine the classes that received the best and worst cards. On average, all classes received about the same amount of good cards, but this time we have one clear favorite and one clear outsider. Warrior is the class with the lowest score this time. On the screen you can see all 10 warrior cards. The class received another package of rush support, as well as a completely new archetype that has synergy with pirates, mechs and dragons. None of this impressed Hearthstone players much.
Next in line is Druid. His cards impressed the community a little less than other class cards. The main new archetype from the developers is the Diversity Druid. Your main strategy is to use different types of creatures throughout the game, then resurrect one of each type with the new N'Zoth reincarnation.
In 8th place is Hunter. The class has received new tools for secret mechanics. We'll probably also see Death Rattle Hunter in the meta game, at least as an experiment. We still don't know how well this will work out.
7th place belongs to the Demon Hunter. Illidan once again did not receive many cards with new mechanics. Overall, we got a few cards that support the Outcast mechanic. The estimated power factor of new cards is 73%.
6th place is held by Shaman. The class received support for a variety of archetypes. It is too difficult to imagine which of these potential strategies will be viable, but in the deck recipes section, the developers have invited us to try a corrupt Shaman.
In 5th place is Priest. New mechanics look very interesting. Will Resurrect Priest increase in power? If so, players who hate confronting priests will have another new reason to hate Hearthstone.
In spot 4 is Mage. It looks like the developers decided to allow mages to keep generating random effects and cards. Deck of Lunacy looks too crazy even for a magician, but at the same time it seems quite fun. Also, players will have the opportunity to experiment with elementals and secrets.
It is time to talk about 3 classes that have received potentially the best cards. 3rd place belongs to Rogue. The community has been very appreciative of these new cards.
Rogue has the greatest potential to summon Cthulhu. While this strategy is slow and may not be effective, I think it will be fun.
2nd place is held by Warlock. Most of these cards look strong enough. The main new class tools will be Demons and more Demons, as well as the Corrupt keyword.
And finally, the best cards were given to Paladin. As you can see, the community has high expectations for this class's legendary cards. Pure Paladin received a new upgrade.
In addition, the developers want us to conduct experiments with different types of creatures in conjunction with N'Zoth. Many Paladin cards managed to get a 5-star rating from the community. This is really impressive.
We've also prepared the top 9 potentially powerful neutral common and rare cards.
The main leader on this list is Inconspicuous Rider. This minion has a battle cry that casts a secret from your deck. This card will definitely find a place in both standard and wild modes.
And now for the final list for today. This is a comparative table of the best madness at the Darkmoon Faire cards. We have put all the best cards into one general list. Thus, you can see the top 20 cards according to community votes. Will these cards be influential in the metagame or not? We will know very soon.
By the way, don't miss our video about streamers' worst predictions about cards from Scholomance Academy.
Of course it's the right way.
It's time to summarize. The full card set impressed the community significantly more than cards from all other expansions. As you can see, the developers managed to impress the players more and more with each new expansion.
Over the past 3 years, we've noticed a pattern between the first impressions of the set and the actual impact of the set on the metagame. The less players are impressed with the new cards, the less impact the new set has on the metagame. Perhaps Madness at the Darkmoon Faire will really be the best set in the last 3 years. At least the players have very high expectations.
We've already learned so much about the new cards, and we are interested in knowing your opinions.
Are you excited for the new cards? Share your thoughts in the comments.
In my opinion, this is the most interesting set of the Year of the Phoenix. The return of the old gods and the new mechanics excite me. I have some concerns about balance, but the first few weeks after release, I will have a lot of fun.
Finally, we want to ask you a new question. The release of the new reward system has already happened. Rewards track has frightened us, but we are also very excited about it. We want to know your impressions. Are you satisfied with the new awards? Did you manage to understand all the nuances and secrets of the new system? How will the new system affect your progress? We've created a poll about this in our Communities tab. Please go to the page and take part in this, as well as our other surveys.
As always, we want to express our gratitude to our patrons. Dear friends, your support is invaluable. With all my robotic heart, thank you very much for your support. Alright, that's all for today. Thank you for being with us.
And special thanks to Chris for text editing.
We will meet in new videos.
Good luck.